Yes, good old TJ.
Konnichiwa, yes, watch your boy. Back in another video. And today, guys, we are doing an Avatar: The Last Airbender video. This just came to me just off the fact that for one, they recently added back Avatar on Netflix. It was like the #1 trending show for like a while. I don't know if it's still the #1 trending show, but also as well, if you guys didn't hear, they're supposed to be making a live action um series to the Avatar: The Last Airbender series. So it's gonna be like actual real humans doing the scenes for Avatar and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and they probably add like more lore and stuff into that mix as well. It's not just gonna be like the same thing we got in the anime. I believe it's gonna be like other stuff like other hidden gems and things of that nature. They're gonna actually have in like the actual live action show on Netflix. So, with all that being said, guys, let's get into some Avatar fight scenes. So, you know, as far as the anime for Avatar, it has some very, very good fighting scenes. No, I mean good, great fighting scenes. So this one is called 10 Best Avatar: The Last Airbender Fight Scenes Ranked. So let me know if you guys agree with any of these picks. I'm pretty sure everybody that's watched this channel watched Avatar, I'm pretty sure. So let me know if y'all just switch anything about this in the comment section below. Is there something that you missed that is a fight that you want them to put in here? So, no? Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So
Zuko versus Jet.
okay, yeah.
Sans bending. While living undercover in the Earth Kingdom, Zuko and Iroh caught the attention of paranoid rebel fighter Jet when Iroh used firebending to heat up his tea. Since Jet is super anti-firebender, he made it his mission to expose these two treacherous benders by any means necessary. Jet attacked them at the tea shop they worked at, hoping to provoke them into using firebending.
You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Sorry, Jet, but it's pretty typical for a crown prince, even an exiled one, to have gone through intense sword fighting and military training. And why include this fight? It's one of the few non-bending fights, and it proves how disciplined the hot-headed Zuko can be. Sure,
Facts.
Zuko could have ended this duel.
My boy Zucco, favorite character or top 2 character. Yeah, definitely kept the score on it though.
Come on. That fight choreography is stunning. This definitely can stand up to bending heavy fights we see in the series. Number 9, Katara versus Pacquiao. When Team Avatar finally makes it to the North Pole, they're obviously over the moon to meet waterbending master Pacquiao. Unfortunately, due to the patriarchal nature of the Northern Water Tribe, Pacquiao was only willing to teach Avatar Aang, not Katara. Waterbending healing is all women folk should learn after all. Well, the last waterbender of the Southern Water Tribe was not about to stand for that. Katara, who at this point was entirely self-taught, decided to challenge the waterbending master to prove she was just as good as any guy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. The shark like this. I used to show this.
Even though Pacquiao definitely was the winner here, Katara put up an incredibly strong fight and showed a lot of potential. How could Pacquiao not teach her? I love this fight because we see just how strong Katara has grown over the course of Season 1. And, again, simply from her own dedication to learn and master her elemental power. It also is the first time we as an audience see someone who has mastered waterbending's powerful skills.
Study closely.
Oh my god, I love Avatar, man.
Number 8.
Jesus.
Aang versus Bomi. Well,
Oh yeah,
was
Bomi.
sitting in his frozen water
Big
bowl,
Bomi,
his
cuz.
childhood pal Bomi kept on kicking it in a mashu. Obviously, Aang didn't recognize his old buddy, so when he thought he would cleverly challenge what appeared to be a decrepit and loony old man, we were just as surprised as him when we saw the crazy muscles on Grandpa. The fact that Bomi
Yeah, everybody was just like, wait, what? Bomi got Bomi swole? What? He just catfished that boy Aang into a fight?
Well done, Avatar.
Look at the ease earthbending comes to Bomi. He's chunking boulders like it ain't no thing. He seamlessly falls to the ground to just burst back out and attack again. He's like a steroid-riddled prairie dog. Again, this is another first glance fight for us as the audience. We're seeing just how
strong his boy Aang friend Bomi is, though.
More importantly, we learn a lesson that will be repeated over and over in Avatar. nothing is what it seems.
Nothing.
Bomi may look like a helpless old man.
Nothing
but
at
he's
all.
actually one of the most
Like
powerful
Iroh's an
earthbenders
old
in
man, but
history.
yeah, he's strong
Never
as
underestimate your
piss.
opponents.
Freaking crazy.
Number 7, the Blind Bandit WWE SmackDown! I haven't been shy about my love for her.
Oh
So,
yeah,
of course,
Toph.
I'm including a Toph motherfucking Bayfong takedown.
Yes, when she beat everybody and made that boy do the split when she did
She takes
that
down
and since the earth and made that boy
professional fighters.
great
She takes
value,
down
the Rock
animated Dwayne "The
motor.
Rock" Johnson and makes them all look like a bunch of babies. The daredevil of Avatar, how could you see this girl work and not want her as your teacher? With or without some flying boar spirit vision. Everything about this fight is epic. And when you add on to it that this petite little lady is blind, it kicks everything up to 11. The fact that her blindness led her to learn from the OG benders, Badgermoles, proves that you can kick ass with enough determination and dedication. Number 6, Zuko versus Zhao. God damn,
Toph
Zhao.
is so
This guy
badass,
was
man.
the worst and made everyone's life in Book 1 water a living hell. So happy he's trapped in the spirit world. What a twat waffle. Anyway, this fight, which is one of the first we catch in the series and the first Agni Kai we ever see, is a great display of deadly firebending. Zuko's a disgraced royal looking to restore his honor and win back the favor of his family and kingdom. To him, this means finding the Avatar. Zhao is a power-hungry monster looking to gain power.
I'm so glad that he got beat, man. I'm so sick of Zhao.
Also looking for the Avatar. This was obviously a fight that was inevitable.
Let me know if you got like Zhao in the comments down below. This music though. Yeah, okay.
At first,
Oh, them beats, them beats. Oh, make the fight to the more
Zuko has undergone with his uncle Iroh, he's able to implement a more strategic approach to his bending. It's an excellent display of his growth as a fighter, and how much he's trained since his last Agni Kai against his own father, Fire Lord Ozai. Number 5, Katara versus Hama. We of course
the bloodbending.
Bloodbending battle on here. This is where the series took an insanely dark turn.
Yeah, that was
Hama
nasty.
was the first waterbender that Katara had come across in ages. The two quickly grew close, as Hama wanted to give all her waterbending tips and tricks to Katara. She teaches her a ton, like how their power is the strongest during a full moon. She even tells her of her time as a Fire Nation prisoner, but that's what led her to her greatest discovery of their power, bloodbending.
Once you perfect this technique, you can control anything or anyone.
Because you can literally drain some people's blood. That's crazy.
She's downright horrified. When Hama realizes that Katara is not going to be the devoted pupil she needs, she attacks her.
Don't hurt your friends, Katara, and don't let them hurt each other.
God.
When Hama goes after her friends, Katara is forced to implement bloodbending to stop Hama. Although Katara wins, she compromises her own morals in doing so. Katara will later have a very complicated relationship with bloodbending, knowing that she possesses the power to do so, but that she's not the type of person who can inflict that level of harm over another, taking away their free will. Number 4, Team Avatar versus Azula. While the show often poses Aang and Toph as polar opposites, I have to say, there's no one more different from Aang in the series than Azula.
Yep.
While our bald buddy is a pacifist who's never met a stranger and is always seeing the good in people, Azula is a manipulative opportunist, always itching for conflict.
Man.
And even went without sleep.
Lightning and firebending, boy. She don't care. She doing it
They
all.
finally come face to face in an abandoned town. Azula squares off against Team Avatar. Katara!
I thought you guys could use a little help.
Seriously, it took everyone's combined efforts to get out of there. This fight proved that Azula was a force to be reckoned with, and that Aang was going to have to step up his training and be willing to inflict some real damage on someone. Number 3, the Siege of Ba Sing Se. Take 2. This old guy fight is so freaking cool. It's like
I forgot what, the White Lotus. Yeah, the White Lotus is there. Or the White Lotus. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I kind of remember that logo. I was like, wait, White Lotus, right? Yeah.
Sell at hand-to-hand combat. So when they came together as a team,
It's crazy
it
that
was
they
like the
all
Avatar
masters.
equivalent of Avengers. Assemble.
Dragon of the West, baby. Iroh. You know what I'm saying?
These 5 five masters manage to take the entire city back from Fire Nation control. This is also the moment that we get to see Iroh give maximum effort in a fight and go all out. Number 2, Aang versus Ozai. Some of you are gonna fight me on this.
Only number two?
Too, and I get it. Just
Well,
make
let
my
me
point.
see.
Obviously,
Zucco
this fight
versus
is what we were working
Azula,
towards the
number 1.
entire series.
Gotta be, if
Our
not this
Avatar
fight.
finally
Gotta be
mastered the
Zucco and
elements,
Azula.
he was
That's
getting the hang of the
no
Avatar
other,
state,
no
he
ifs, ands,
had
and
a
buts
solid
enough.
crew, but he was still having an incredibly hard time dealing with the possibility of taking Ozai's life. Which is fair. He's a teenage monk. Murder doesn't sound awesome. Aang tries to be more defensive than offensive when he first squares off against the newly self-crowned Phoenix King Ozai. With the power of Sozin's comet coursing through him, Ozai could follow Aang into the air, rocketeering himself around effortlessly. When it looked like Aang wasn't gonna win this one, he slips into the Avatar state and pulls through. Aang completely overpowers Ozai and decides to finish this battle on his own terms, by permanently taking away Ozai's ability to bend.
I'm not gonna end it like this.
Even with all the power in the world, you are still weak.
Better take your business, sir. Yink. Sheen. Get that forehead,
I
sir.
love that Aang wins this on his own terms and doesn't have to compromise his values. And finally, number 1,
Yep.
Zuko and Katara
Yeah.
versus Azula.
Yep.
You and me.
That fight was so dope. Oh my god. That's like the Gara and Rock Lee equivalent. Like, this fight's so good.
Now, I think this fight is number 1 because of Zuko's redemption arc. This, to me, had an even bigger emotional payoff than Aang taking down Ozai. We've made it pretty
I
clear
knew
that
it. I
Zuko
knew
and
it.
Azula are
I freaking
insanely
knew it.
powerful,
If-
and they have a
I
lot
ain't
of
gonna lie.
unresolved issues
I agree with
with
this. I like this as number 1.
So this
I do.
final Agni Kai
I do.
is something we've been dying to see. This is to determine
I
who's
love
the
this
rightful
fight.
Fire
I
Lord,
really
so
love
the
this
stakes are
fight.
crazy
Then
high.
the
We've seen Azula unravel
the
her
OST on the song.
Yet she still
on the
manages to
fight.
have the upper hand in this fight. Why? Well, because she's completely
Yeah.
unhinged. Of course she redirects an attack at Katara. She knows that Zuzu will jump in the way. That's another point of why this fight is so important. Season 1 Zuko would not have taken that attack in Katara's place. He now will do anything for his friends. Azula sees that as a weakness.
I'd really rather our family physician look after little Zuzu, if you don't mind.
Katara goes on to take down Azula using her arrogance against her, ultimately taking her down and trapping her.
And strap her down, and that's a wrap.
Azula's complete breakdown, Zuko's sacrifice, Katara's ingenuity, and Zuko and Katara's friendship make this the fight that I want to watch over and over again.
I'm saying, oh my
But,
god.
Of course, some of you aren't going to agree, so I want to hear your opinions. Which are your favorite Avatar?
So yeah, that's the end of that. The 10 best Avatar fights from the Avatar Last Airbender ranked. Like I said, I do agree with number 1. I do like some people would like. Let me ask you guys in the comments down below, like, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys watched the Avatar series before. Do you guys think that Aang versus Ozai is number 1, or do you think Zuko and Katara versus Azula is number 1, or do you have another number 1? Like, let me know in the comments down below, everything like that. It's fun to like have a discussion about stuff like this, because I do want to know what you guys are thinking. Because like I say, I do think honestly that number 1 is that fight you just said, Azula versus Katara and Zuko. I don't know what it is about that fight. I don't know if it's just the whole situation of the fight. Like she said, the redemption arc of Zuko, like you're kind of coping for Zuko now because he used to be evil, but now he's actually protecting his friends. The music in the battle is like freaking, it's great. If you guys haven't seen it, go and watch it. Actually, you might do a reaction to that video, matter of fact, to that fight. But yeah, it's so many good things about that fight. Like, oh my god. But like I said, guys, let me know in the comments down below, leaving a like and everything like that. Just, you know what I'm saying, so I can just know what you guys are thinking. All right, guys, we're going to tag them out. Peace.